Hello, hello! 2v8 has returned, and so have I. Welcome, welcome. If you're new, I'm Entropy. It's wonderful to have you. We play a lot of DVD, love ASIMs, love just having a wholesome, spicy, funny, entertaining good time. Definitely wanna play some killer. The class system on killer is kind of a new thing, so I feel like there's gonna be the most exploration in that, but there are some new ability adjustments. There's like, I think everybody who played Escapist loved the AoE sprint burst. So they've added like AoE kind of friendly comp almost, and there's like a aura healing, and you can rebuild pallets. So I don't know, interesting things to be considered, like a good anti-heal, good resource management, and also like a better reason to stick around and kind of play out for flashlights, which now are in the mode. I honestly, when 2v8 was first here, I honestly didn't even think of flashlight saves as something people would miss, because I don't a lot of those. I'm pretty solo-minded, unfortunately, and yeah, now there's flashlight saves instead of sending people to the hooks on the ground. Killers now have to like pick up and grab. There's it's I don't think it's as buggy as the remote hook system, which had been kind of kind of iffy. Like with the remote hook from the Masquerade, you could pick somebody up and then like take a flashlight save and send them. There was a lot of weird stuff going on with the remote hook. There's some very strange bugs, but we'll see what we encounter. I'd be down for Survivor, but I got some noodles I need to eat while they're still lukewarm. So we'll queue up. Gonna be honest, I don't think I'm like capable of playing Huntress right now. I feel like I'm really rusty, and I recently changed because everybody talks about like some like technique where for orbitals where you I think it's based off the FOV, this specific FOV. And so I haven't really tried that, but I've been meaning to practice some orbitals and other things, and practice Huntress syndrome. But we'll get there. We'll get on Huntress. I think Hillbilly's just back to exposed chainsaw. Like, he doesn't have the synergy feature, which is kind of weird. Should we start with the new cast? Curious if next we'll have like Doctor and Hag. I fear I fear clown in 2v8, but it's gonna be crazy to have even more killers added to 2v8. I thought there was gonna be a dev stream, but I couldn't find any record of one. Thought there was one yesterday, but I could have been on the Twitter. I don't think I checked the Twitter. Can you do live feeds on Twitter? Anyways, let's queue up. But whomst? I think I really want to play Spirit. So, compared to base kit Spirit, she has like basically some add-ons integrated. They tend to give all the killers like a base kit buff for 2v8. So, increase the haunting duration by 3 seconds, increase the cooldown rate by 30%, basically 33% by a third, and increase the haunting phase walk movement speed multiplied by 20%, right? That's good. I think that equates to 20%, right? That's how percentages work, but I'm like just not sure how the coding works. And then team skills seem interesting. You can kind of actually lean into a playstyle almost. Let's see. So first off, Brute. Strike above all will satisfy the craving for a new sacrifice. Increase the break action speed by 25%. Teammate gains 10% haste for 8 seconds. They're within 32 meters of your break action. This skill has a 30-second cooldown during which you lose the increase its break action speed. And whenever you perform the damage action on the gen, survivor's auras are revealed within an additional 8 meters. I think it's like already 22 or 24 meters that you get the reveal, so this is just an increase on that. Enforcer class. Power grows in Norman in numbers. A symbiotic connection between killers with a shared purpose. Gain 3% haste when chasing an injured survivor. When your teammate hits a survivor within 32 meters, survivor receives the Enforcer's mark and their aura is revealed to you for 12 seconds. And the survivor consumes the mark and increases your teammate's lunge attack by 60% for 15 seconds. That sounds almost like, that reminds me of the new perk that's coming out, the Rolling Thunder or whatever. Skill is 30-second cooldown. You perform increased aura timer for an additional 4 seconds. Whenever a gen is completed, the auras of survivors have not been sent to a cage are revealed for an additional 4 seconds. Interesting. And then team skill, gain 5% haste while you're unseen. That's really good for Spirit. When putting a survivor in the injured state by enemies or further than 16 meters from your teammate gains 10% haste with a 30-second cooldown. And team skill, Shadow, when within 32 meters of your teammate, gain the undetectable status. Effect until transferring, injuring a survivor by any means. Transfer is undetectable. 32 minutes to 12 seconds. So that seems like a kind of like setup, right? You have to get the undetectable to transfer it, I think. That sounds the most like intriguing for 2v8 because you have to actually circle back to your teammate to activate undetectable. These seem kind of underwhelming, honestly. I'm leaning towards these. Please. I gotta figure out something we can watch while we're in queues and also, you know, munching on these noodles. Guys like food? Guys like cooking food? And then people eating food. Talking about the food. Foods of Fallout. I'm intrigued.
You know what makes Danish?
Honestly, the foods of Fallout is probably not going to be like super appetizing looking. So I've been watching. It's not. I think I watched binging with Babish for a while, and then I kind of haven't for a while. And now I have lots of content available. So let us binge the Babish or whatever while I eat. Appreciate it. And I have not seen the new Fallout series, so I don't know what the scene is. I'm just gonna keep it small.
Wait, they're getting Jello cake?
My orders.
I wonder what your dad would say about this.
He'd be handing out the cake himself.
Yeah, he was a saint.
Do you want it? Nobody's gonna know.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that guy
Put this in my
forever.
fridge.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Binging with Babish, where this week we're taking a look at some of the foods from Fallout. First up, the favorite dessert of vault dwellers everywhere, jello, which I'm going to try to make.
Like I said, I haven't seen the Fallout series, but I feel like it has a bunch of things that are associated with Fallout that are now going to be associated with Fallout.
Sugar, 1 tablespoon of vanilla powder, 40 grams
I've never
of milk
heard of
powder,
it.
1 tablespoon of kosher salt, and 1.5 tablespoons of baking powder. Whisk together.
I mean,
until
maybe I
thick
have, but not
homogeneous,
in
and
the
you have it.
context of Fallout.
Just add water cake mix, 790 milliliters, of which we're going to add. Gently fold it together, taking care not to overwork until we have a nice, semi-smooth cake batter. which we're going to bake into 2 cakes,
Usually wrong.
each in a generously oiled and parchment papered 13 by 9 pan. Spread it out nice and even, give it a
I love
few
baking,
thorough
though.
taps for good luck, and send them both into a preheated 350-degree Fahrenheit oven for 35 to 45 minutes until golden brown, registering 205 to 210 degrees Fahrenheit at its thickest point. Now for the Jell-O, I had a really wild idea. What if I made Jell-O out of Kool-Aid packets, sugar, and gelatin? And I'm going to tell you right now that this idea was a bad one. Kool-Aid tastes a lot worse than it did in my memory, and that taste only gets dulled by turning it into Jell-O, which was a tedious, time-consuming, and finger-staining process. So if for
My
some
pasta
reason
is
you
cold.
want to make a giant cake with a whole bunch of Jell-O towering over top of it, I recommend using the good old-fashioned stuff from a
Tend to
bag in
take
a
too long
box.
to
Either
make.
way, we're divvying up our red and blue Jell-O amongst various Jell-O molds, all appropriately vintage and acquired on Etsy. But if for even stranger reasons you want to do this with Kool-Aid, the recipe is available on the Babish website. Send these guys into the fridge overnight until completely set. Now for the frosting, I wanted to try a ghastly combination of 1 pound vegetable shortening, creamed together with 4 pounds of powdered sugar and thinned with half cup of water. What results is an electric white, alarmingly sweet, slightly greasy frosting. It occurs to me now that I could have just used powdered milk and powdered sugar, but the past is the past. Now to assemble, I'm first slicing off the very topmost layer of our 2 cakes, giving us nice flat surfaces upon which to build, trimming the cake a little so it can support the width of our Jell-O base, and frosting as one would frost virtually any cake, by putting some in between the 2 layers and then putting a lot all over the place and trying to make it as smooth as possible. The stage is set, so let's bring out the stars of the show. I lost a couple little hunks of Jell-O on the base red layer, which I'm going to carefully place in the dead center of the cake, and I lost a couple big hunks of the blue layer, which I'm just going to turn so that you can't see the carnage. Now before I apply the final jiggling tower, which I think is going to destroy the cake, I'm going to pipe some frosting dyed with a little bit of yellow food coloring around the outside, cover up the unsightly baseboards by piping down a whole bunch of white frosting, and then try unsuccessfully to frost the Jell-O itself. Turns out frosting doesn't stick to Jell-O, a riddle that nobody ever should have had to answer. Last up, I'm carefully flipping out my final red tower and very carefully attempting to balance it on top. I was positive this whole thing was just going to fall apart and was delighted when it didn't. So the retro futuristic congratulations sign felt well earned. And there you have it, a big old cake made from entirely shelf-stable ingredients and water, which now
How do
I
you
kind of want to
slice
see
that?
fall down, so I'm going to bully it a little bit. But as it turns out, this thing's pretty much earthquake-proof. Lucky for me, I happen to have the Babish Super Slicer ready at hand. And yes,
No,
that
I
felt
wanna
every
just
bit as good as
see
it
a
looked. So
genuine
we know the
attempt.
Jell-O is bad, but how does the cake taste? And as it turns out, surprisingly good in a guilty pleasure sort of way. It tastes just like those plain vanilla day-old cupcakes on sale for $1.99 at the grocery store, which obviously isn't awesome, but we couldn't stop picking.
What's the Jell-O
You know what
for
makes
then?
Danish creamery butter taste so good?
Bro,
Yeah, of
Bandit.
course, Danish
Bandit.
heritage and 85%
Babish
butterfat.
being
Plus,
his own
high-quality
commercials.
milk
It's
from
like
And at it all day. Now onto the spam of nuclear alt history America, cram.
Slay.
We're to start by
Very slay
keeping
of you.
1 pound each ham and bacon, along with 2 pounds of raw pork shoulder. Is it weird to make a sausage product out of half-cooked meat? Yes. Is this how virtually every homemade spam recipe says to do it? Also yes. Spread them out evenly on a parchment-lined baking sheet and pop them in the freezer for 20 to 30 minutes or until firm. Pass it through your very coldest, most medium meat grinder, creating a pebbly sort of half-raw sausage mixture, which, unlike spam, we're going to season with more than just salt. 20 grams cornstarch, 35 grams granulated sugar, 7
hopefully the audio sounds okay. I've been kind of tweaking with it. I want to put some filters on on my mic, which I probably should have by now, but I was late tonight. So okay, had to get things started. Blight. Will you find them? I'm not sure. Did we go the right way? Okay, okay, they're over there. Alright, yeah, they're all over. A swarm. The undetectable is transferring. Oh, I hit the head. So good. Taking out my plane. I want to assist, but I'm trying to like assist where I've needed most. I could have chased her, or I could have snuck up on her and then chased her. And that worked. Get off it! Off. Worried about the Blight over there. Come on, Blight. What the hell are you doing over there? Oh, what is happening? Kind of shit in the bed, but so is Blight, so... No, I wish we could... The middle... see how many people are actually around here. Just one soul. Blight, please get out of the dead zone. There he goes back into the dead zone. I'm defending this gem. I gotta focus on the speed is nice, but I really gotta like dial it in when I get close. Be patient when there's super Oh. Fuck. If sending her out is a good idea, but I'd do it. Yeah, this one's open. This Blight was so like unhelpful. Hey Blight. You wanna, as long as I got like 3 because see if the Blight ever comes over here. No, you gotta be kidding me. I can't believe he gives that to her. And he thanks for nothing, dude. I want to say this is actually the worst 2v8 teammate I've had across both iterations. here's the tech. These perks are useless, so you queue up with them. And then we won't have teammates like that who are like very selfishly focused. Because it goes both ways. I mean, I'm like, I'd rather be a support killer, but I'm not gonna go out to a dead zone to support his singular chase with 1 out of 8 survivors. Maybe we give Blight a try. I feel like a good rule to have is like, if you're only after 1 survivor, then let it go. You know. but it can be tough when you have like a team that's actually resetting and coordinated. Then you kind of gotta just make the best calls you can. But I feel like the basic survivor play is just wait it out until it's safe and then start working on the gen, which simple. These things done. We'll do 1 more killer and then swap on survivor and then do back and forth maybe. So Blight's got a quicker rush speed, increased Slinger duration, and increased turn sensitivity. I think once we get to the lobby, I'll probably run Shadow again, because undetectable with a Blight sounds scary, or Fear Augur. I feel like they at one point had a timer on the Q ETA, like maybe a long time ago. I'm also disappointed they didn't bring like a fill option or figure out some incentive for the matchmaking. tome. That's oh, that's cute. Lovely lounge. The comfy cage. So weird that the Oris is just hanging out here in the background. I don't know if any of the survivors are even at the tower anymore. I think they're all on the like battle bus basically. Home, I got some ice cream sandwiches for dessert. You're like, it's simple, but it's with like the cookie. As would you call it a bun? Ice cream patty. I could play Balatro while while we're waiting. That's actually kind of a vibe. Balatro is like I don't know what it's like. it's a card game. I think it's like poker-ish, but on crack. And I never really played poker much, but now I think I know how to with this game. Clear the window. Cool. I'm about to be thriving in lobby. Oh. so confused. Where was I? That was on the basic deck, but I don't even see that here. Red deck. Shut your mouth, Blight. I'm so tired of hearing you. My audio up for Spirit. Oh, I can. Abattoir audio. Start with an easy deck-ish. Kind of simple, not... There's decks that give you like positive modifiers, but... Well, this is a positive modifier, I get more discards. But... so... There's different blinds, you have to get a certain amount of points. You can... These are my cards, and you play poker hands, and these are the values, and you get modifiers to increase the payouts. Kind of simple, but it also gets crazy, and yeah, leave it at that. So I'm gonna go for a full house because I see it right here. 3 5s, 2 7s. Or yeah. And right now I have the cards colored to suits, so reds are hearts, diamonds are yellows, etc. For a little visual aid, 3 of a kind. I could try to get 4 of a kind. The 9's still in the deck. What else can I do? Just discard. Do another full house, and I should be good to go. But the values of the cards, like 10 chips, 9 chips. So you want to play the high value cards. Basically, but there's some times where you wouldn't want a round to end because you might have like an ability that needs a hand to be played to pop off or something. So it gets really like min-maxy. And you have jokers that are like deck modifiers. No, who's the brute? The hillbilly. Force me off your own. We'll get back to this. Oh. Mute focus. My idea did not work with the queuing up. I'm trying not to think of that Blight from the last match anymore, but yeah, Yeah, they were just so committed, and we gave them undetectable a whole bunch of times, but I think they were just like stuck in one chase. But I think Billy could do a lot with undetectable, so hopefully this will go a bit better. Hopefully we can play off each other. Oh, I can't crank it. You gotta find the rest. Oh. No! God damn it, dude. Yeah, it's down. Chainsaw. Okay, interesting. Ash? I am a Blight player. Focus. I went the wrong way, I think. Hey. Oh, dude. He did not run in there. I'm driving myself crazy. Yeah. They have the icons that show them when they're worthy. Hey, bud. I was trying for the Leon, but I'm like, Billy's surely. He's not going there. Billy. Huh? Here's the person I heard. I'm looking for Maurice right now. I'm trying to There's also no carnival on. No, I thought he would fake out. What a dummy. We're basically doing like twice as good as we were the last time. Somebody's over here, I think, but... Get him, girl. Rock him like a hurricane. Why am I going through here? I'm gonna leave it. Leave too. The least I could have done is give her the pellet stun. No! I think I could have got him there, but it didn't. I ain't got a ping system, but the order reading will have to do. Hey. Where were you going? Where were you going? Oh! I'm just happy to be here, guys. Happy to be streaming. I was really tired, but food in me helps. Okay, actually that gens that's tough. And the moonwalking got him. Slight moonwalking 2B. Searching. Fetch. Like this. Hey, hey. Yeah, I did realize we were like leaving that for a moment, which is it. If we can clean it up quick enough. No, they opened that so quick. Shit. doing it online. A bit too cocky. Oh. Wait, what? No, he's not. Super cool, you can rebound off your teammate. Jeez. Two got away, but I'm still pretty happy with that. No, I'm not very happy with my performance, but I'm just happy to be here. I kind of need some coffee. Coffee doesn't really do much for me. It's more of like something for taste. But I need some pure cocoa. No. I saw one of those like cocoa stirring sticks where it's like, I don't even remember what it is. It just took me back to some point in my childhood where at one point I had one. And I think it's like a candy cane with kind of like a chunk of chocolate at the end. And I think you're supposed to stir it in like warm milk to make hot chocolate. Like, oh, that's fun. Took me back. That was something I used to like a lot when I was little, was hot cocoa. Oh wait, excuse me. I'm scared to play Billy. Increase turn speed by 30. Increase cooldown. Oh, I said I was gonna swap. Let's do some swap. Some swappage. Kind of curious about. Yeah, well, let's play guide since nobody else is. With an 8 meters of guide, get a tech rate. Wait, what? Survivors within the guide's 8-meter check radius gain. It's gonna be 2 skull merchants. For great skill checks. For great skill checks, successes on repairs. I'm like, excuse me, but also just text. Sounds of the generator and the repair actions are also reduced by 50%. While repairing the gen, reveal the auras of the gen and yourself to other survivors. And then Herbo and Rhea. Keep me alive. So I can help the gens. Number 1 is Wraith. Oh, I thought I had my ability. Boy. And a spirit. Oh god. Fucking dead, mate. I just gotta leave. I gotta leave. Gotta leave. Gotta leave. Gotta leave. Gotta leave. Fucking order. Ah, come on. That uncloak is insane. This one's gonna. Oh, there's like shit. Yeah. Do you have time? I don't think you have time. I don't think you have time. Oi, that I don't know why I ran here. What's that noise? Ooh. Hey. But also, it's not like that Palo would have saved me. Oh. Ah, yeah, this one's bad. match. I need buddies to play with. I guess I didn't actually ping in the Discord when I went live. I could do that. We got some TTVs. We're gonna kill it. Interesting. 3 scouts. I love being like a support escapist. Ooh, the dog. Billy? Is that a Billy? Or they might have just two-tapped. Another one. What the heck? I literally thought I was watching him over there, but it was some buddy or something. Lost distance. Billy and Blight, okay. heal. That's cool. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh god. I'm honestly surprised Billy didn't go. Oh, that's spot. Nope. Exactly. Fuck. I'm just wasting so much time. I didn't want to be revealed up there, and then I got revealed, and so I was worried that Billy was gonna insta down me. I can't make it over there before that second stage. Nice, I did. I didn't think he was coming after me, but I thought I could clip him with it. Get my teammates some distance. Two people in chase, I should be good. Three people in chase, looks like. It's kind of fun watching the entity class go up and down the notifications. Just to see who's doing what. I really like the 2v8 matches where everybody's engaged and like there's like a pack mentality. It's cool. The jag. Okay, well, not paying attention. Oh. Oh. he needed. Send me. Send me. So I can be received. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be on my way. Oh shit. Come on. This is fine. Send me. Come on, come on. Let's go. Another 10. I'm being farmed. Let's go, let's go. Oh! This is the exit, right? No, it was gonna be my vengeance. I'm sorry, dude. Selfie-o? He does. No. GG's. 7 out of 8. Escaped. The power of gamers.
All I can think of is they must have wanted it.
The gamble of I think I want to go back and forth. Oops. Try some Billy. I'm gonna get some ice cream. Be right back. I will put back on the babish.
17 grams kosher salt, 4 grams of prog powder number 1, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 3/4 of a teaspoon onion powder.
I'll take it back
Spam
a
of
little bit.
Nuclear
Since he
Alt
just
History America, cram.
started.
We're to start by cubing 1 pound each ham
The cram? Is it making the cram?
and bacon, along with 2 pounds of raw pork shoulder. Is it weird to make a sausage product out of half-cooked meat? Yes. Is this how virtually every homemade Spam recipe says to do it? Also yes. Spread them out evenly on a parchment-lined baking sheet and pop them in the freezer for 20 to 30 minutes or until firm. Pass it through your very coldest, most medium meat grinder plate, creating a pebbly sort of half-raw sausage mixture, which, unlike Spam, we're going to season with more than just salt. 20 grams cornstarch, 35 grams granulated sugar, 17 grams kosher salt, 4 grams of prog powder number 1, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 3/4 of a teaspoon onion powder, half teaspoon paprika, and 1/4 teaspoon mustard powder. Combine with 115 milliliters of cold water, mix into a slurry and pour evenly over the pork. Massage thoroughly until the spices are evenly distributed, and then pack evenly into 2 miniature loaf pans, pressing thoroughly to make sure that there are no bubbles throughout your farce, also making sure that the meat is leveled evenly with the top of the pan. Wrap tightly in aluminum foil and place in a water bath, filling about 1 inch below the rim of the pan, and popping into a 300-degree Fahrenheit oven. Have your ghost open it for you if you you have one. Then, after 80 to 90 minutes, remove from the oven and temp the pork at its thickest point to see if it's reached 155 degrees Fahrenheit. If they're up to temp, pop them out of the bath, towel off, and unwrap the aluminum foil, allowing these guys to cool uncovered until they reach room temperature. Then you're going to go out to dinner, and about halfway through, realize that you forgot to cover and fridge these things. It's okay, these guys have only been out for about 3 hours, but you're going to forget to change out of your nice sweater and put on an apron. Cover with plastic wrap and weigh them down with something heavy. Then, after a night in the fridge, you're going to notice that your tray is shrunk.
Oh no, yo.
Cut them into slices and fry them up in a little bit of
some
oil
ice
in a
cream
nonstick
and
pan, flipping once golden brown
queuing
and
in
cooking
2v8.
thoroughly because remember you left them out last
How are
night.
you-
Then we're going to
how
enjoy
are you,
this
James?
stuff
I was
just like
streaming.
Chet does, with a side of undressed romaine lettuce
We're
and
also
cherry
watching
tomatoes,
Binging with
canned
Babish
beans,
make
and a
some
generous
Fallout
sprinkling of
food.
salt. It's the American dream.
Fallout
And the
game
homemade
food.
cram tastes a lot like a hot dog made of bacon, which is pretty good. It's got a nice crispy outside and all the
Wait,
fat
both sides?
makes it
Hell
super
yeah.
juicy. But I need something to wash it down with.
What's
How
your,
about a batch of
do you have any,
homemade
like, favorite
Nuka-Cola?
2v8 killers
I'm
right
starting
now?
by zesting 1 lime, 1 lemon, and 1 orange,
think I'm
combining it
vibing
with 1
on
cup of
Spirit.
sugar and 1 cup of water in a medium saucepan, along with a nice little knob of fresh ginger cut into small slices. We're also going to add 1 teaspoon coriander seeds, half a teaspoon of lavender, 2
give you a
cassia cinnamon
shouty.
sticks, 1/4 teaspoon freshly grated nutmeg, and 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Bring it up
Wraith,
to the
yeah,
simmer
Wraith
and let it
is
gently
pretty-
cook for about 10 minutes. Now, if this were back in the day, we'd
They're
also
pretty
add
wild.
a little pinch of
Their
Uncle
break speed is
Babish's
like
gasoline
Cloak.
powder. But because this is a Schedule 1 substance and responsible for untold amounts of death and violence, we're going to follow the Fallout
With
formula and
Enforcer,
add
yeah.
a ton of caffeine pills.
think I like
as
the,
every bottle of Nuka-Cola apparently contains 120% of your daily
I think I like the
recommended
shadow. I'm
caffeine.
an
There's
undetectable
also
fiend.
apparently 7 different fruit essences. And since we've only got 3 so far, I'm going to add small drops of
appreciate
coconut,
you coming in.
pineapple, pomegranate,
Don't forget
and
to
strawberry flavor
do some
extract, just
aftercare,
to make
get
sure
some
this
food, get
tastes
some water.
completely insane.
Stretch
Also, it
them
just wouldn't be
legs.
cola without some brown. 1 teaspoon each caramel color and vanilla
Don't see
extract.
many Wraiths.
Whisk
I've
until
seen
everything's dissolved
a
and
couple
combined,
on
then we're
Survivor.
spraying
I
this
just
sucker
haven't
through a fine
gotten
mesh
queued
sieve
any, I
and a
don't-
few layers of cheesecloth.
with any, I
And
don't
there you
think.
have it, homemade Nuka-Cola syrup. All we got to do now is pour it into a bottle, dilute it with water, and carbonate it by virtue of a carbonation thing. And while it's definitely fun to make homemade cola, it's not quite Nuka-Cola. A fitting final ingredient, I think, is radioactivity. So I have here some real
think,
uranium
like,
glass circa 1930. This
Wraith
glass was made
Spirit
with
are
actual
a pretty fun
uranium,
combo.
giving it a soft
I saw
green
that.
hue that actually glows under black light, and some mild, genuine radioactivity. Not enough to cause any problems, but just enough to make our soda look super cool when we turn off the lights. So there you have it, a full Fallout meal. A little gross, a lot of
wasn't
fun,
looking
and just a
how to
hint of
do the
radioactivity, just
Nuka-Cola.
like Fallout itself. I'm sorry I didn't make any ass jerky, but you know what? I'm actually not sorry.
What else you got, Babish? Krabby Patty. Oh, shoot. SpongeBob ice cream, yes.
Elevate your meal experience with our latest innovation. Introducing Fresh Express hot or
Gonna
cold
make the
salad
Goofy
and noodle
Goober
meal
Sunday.
kits. Savor our new innovative kit.
I want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring this episode and supporting the BCU from the very beginning. I'm excited to announce my new website, babi.sh, or as I like to call it, babby.sh. The ultimate destination for all things BCU. There's all the recipes from my videos, exclusive new recipes. You can search by genre or ingredient. You can even
Ethereal.
toggle between US and metric
What up,
and
what up?
scale the serving size. We heard your feedback about
Danger is
everything we
always
wanted from the
near.
site, so that's what we did. You can get 10% off your first Squarespace order by visiting
is the call to adventure.
squarespace.com/babish.
Perfect entry! And toasted almonds, that's unexpected. He stuck it! And just look at that even coating! Curse him, that's good. But perhaps a bit too highbrow for this crowd. Now get up there and show him how the common man prepares his frozen dairy treats!
Classic SpongeBob is like
Just
so
look at that
good.
concentration! Oh, a little shaky on that entry. But just look at that form!
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Binging with Babish. With this week, with the Olympics in full swing, it felt like high time to tackle SpongeBob and Patrick's ice cream entrance into the fry cook games. First up, the reigning champ, SpongeBob, for which we have to make a yellow sponge, Bob. So I'm greasing and parchment papering a 9x13 baking pan and beginning to separate the yolks and whites of 3 large room temperature eggs.
I
First,
actually
the
don't
yolks
think
are
I've
going in the bowl
really
with
watched
mixer along
SpongeBob
with
in, like,
75
years.
grams of granulated sugar. These are getting whipped together on high speed for 3 to 4 minutes until pale and thickened and very nearly at the ribbon stage. In other words, you should be able to draw a figure of 8 that keeps its shape. Scoop that aside, thoroughly clean the bowl, and then it's egg white time, which we're going to beat together with 1/8 of a teaspoon of cream of tartar. Anytime you're beating egg whites to any stage, this helps keep them stable. Once the whites are frothy, we're going to slowly stream in 100 grams of granulated sugar. Once all the sugar's added, we're continuing to beat for anywhere from 1 to 3 minutes until the resulting meringue reaches the soft peak stage. In other words, when you pull the whisk out, it should look like this. Next up, we're negotiating the dries, combining 150 grams of sifted
I love
cake
cooking,
flour
but
with 3/4 of a teaspoon kosher salt and 1 teaspoon.
shit, there's so
of
much I
baking powder
can't
to
do.
combine.
I
Then we're
would
combining 60 grams of room temperature milk with 50 grams of melted unsalted butter, 1 teaspoon vanilla paste, and 1 teaspoon of banana extract. And to get this sponge cake SpongeBob yellow, I'm adding a few teaspoons of yellow food coloring. Tiny whisk to combine, and then in a large bowl, we're combining the egg yolk mixture, the dry mixture, and the milk mixture, gently folding to combine just until no dry patches remain. Then we're going to add the beaten egg whites in 2 stages. Start by adding about 1/3 of it, which we're going to gently fold in. It's going to lose most of its volume, but it's going to help the remaining egg whites mix in more easily. So once you got no more remaining white streaks, add the remaining egg whites and very gently fold together, resulting in a light, fluffy, silky batter, which we're going to pour into our prepared pan, gently coax into the corners until
Burns on your hand
then it's
from
headed into
cooking?
a
Yeah,
preheated
it's just part of it,
350
you know?
degree Fahrenheit oven
Those
for
are
10 to
your
14
battle
minutes.
scars.
While this cools, it's time to make our ice cream out of none other than SpongeBob's
Wade
hearth
and
at home.
Bradley.
I'm peeling and coring a pineapple and placing 350 grams worth in this mysterious cup, along with 90 grams of whole milk, 50 grams of heavy cream, half teaspoon vanilla extract, half teaspoon kosher salt, and 100 grams of agave syrup, or the same amount by weight of your sweetener of choice. Tiny whisk to combine, and then we're pouring it directly over the pineapple. Then this guy's headed into the freezer overnight.
All my
until
scars
rock
are
solid.
from
Now, since
running
SpongeBob's
into
dies the
walls
eyebrow
and
act, I thought it'd be
face
warranted
planting,
using a
low-key.
fancy new toy, that Ninja Creamy that everybody on TikTok can't seem to stop
Not even
creaming
joking.
stuff with. As you can see, our pineapple, milk, and sugar mixture is hard as a rock. Into the high-speed death machine it goes, select ice cream setting, and in 4 minutes, a rock-hard block of fruit, dairy, and sugar is shaved and blended by a blade that moves up and down through the cup, producing a silky smooth sorbet that has to be scooped to be believed. Apparently, this is the home cook's answer to the Paco Jet made famous by the menu. And for a giant, pricey blender that doesn't do as much stuff as a blender, I gotta say, pretty cool. So now we have the core elements of our SpongeBob ice cream. Let's put them together.
literally just finished my ice
Finding
cream
the right
sandwich, and I'm
funding
like,
to
a
help
bite
you
of
grow your
sorbet.
business
That
can feel like
sounds
a
good though.
challenge. American Express Business Line of Credit offers flexible access to lines.
First, I'm carefully slicing the
Pretty
cooled cake
sorbet.
into precise rectangles using rulers and maths, trimming it down into little rectangles that are about 1/2 inch smaller than my intended mold. And it has the added benefit of looking exactly like SpongeBob. So now we have to
Cute.
ensconce this banana-flavored cake into pineapple sorbet. So I'm spreading a little sorbet in the bottom, plopping the cake in the center, and packing more sorbet around and on top of it. Rinsing and repeating for all the mold holes, and these guys are headed into the freezer overnight so they're completely solid before dipping. Once retrieved from the molds, we have to double popsicle stick just like SpongeBob did, back into the freezer for another
Dev,
hour or
do you
two
have
to make sure that they're
any
extra
favorite,
cold.
like,
And then
cooking-
for
cooking
dipping,
channel?
I've melted 1 pound of dark chocolate and mixed it with 3 tablespoons of coconut oil for a homemade magic shell. In goes my
Or maybe
roughest
one that
looking ice
wouldn't
cream
be
bar for
super
practice,
mainstream.
which I'm glad that I did because the shell hardened way faster than I thought it would. So when I dipped it in my toasted chopped
like they
almonds,
wouldn't-
I did
wouldn't
not
have
get
seen it.
even coverage worthy of the fry cook games. So for once, taking an actual cooking tip from a cartoon, I dove quickly from the chocolate immediately into the almonds, resulting in much nicer, more even coverage. So there's our high concept, highfalutin SpongeBob ice cream. What about the everyman Patrick ice cream? Well, first off, it felt like it'd be crazy not to use starfruit. Granted, the only starfruit I could find was underripe,
I feel like the
which
older I
apparently
get, the
causes
more I
speed
just wanna,
digestion,
like,
so I'm not going to use too much.
make
I'm
food
roughly
for
chopping
people.
3 sticks, placing them in the jar of a food processor, and
All
processing
day.
it until thoroughly processed. We're just going to be straining out the juice so you
But
can
not
break this down
myself.
into a pretty fine paste. Now for the pink element,
Cooking
strawberry
for
starfruit has a
this
nice
self
ring
is
to it,
not
so I'm going to puree a pint of strawberries
enjoyable,
and combine
in my
them with
opinion.
100 grams of starfruit juice. Then to this mixture, I'm adding 340 grams each heavy cream and whole milk, and of course a whopping 200 grams of granulated sugar. I'm also going to add a little bit of pink, a little bit of red food coloring to amp up the Patrickness. So if the Ninja Creamy is highbrow, how does the common man prepare his frozen dairy treats? Well, one way that requires no special equipment is the ice bowl method. Place your ice cream base in a bowl set in a larger bowl full of ice and whisk constantly for 10 minutes. You can also add
Cold,
water and
creamy
salt to
things.
the ice to better translate the cold. Cover the bowl with a clean
And
towel
weak
or
right now,
plastic
isn't it?
wrap and freeze for 30 minutes. Uncover and once again whisk constantly for 10 minutes. Cover it back up, send it back into the freezer for 30 minutes, and repeat this process 2 more times. You know you're done when the ice cream base is thick and slushy and your arm doesn't want to do this no more. Pour into the ice cream container of your choice, cover, and freeze overnight. And the next day, all your effort will be rewarded with some pretty stiff, icy ice cream. This normally turns out smoother and softer with a more dairy-forward base, but all the water and the strawberries and starfruit made it a little icy. That being said, it still scoops and eats just fine. I'm placing my pre-scooped cones back in
know
the freezer
what
because they're going to have to
starfruit
be
tastes like.
upside down for quite a bit. I'm making a chocolate ganache by pouring 300 grams of steaming heavy cream over 500 grams of chopped chocolate, then letting it sit for about 30 seconds before very gently stirring together. But no matter how careful you are, you can still split your ganache. If it looks oily and kind of slides around the pan, looks a little chunky, you can fix this by heating it over a double boiler sometimes, but it's easier to just add a little splash of grandma's
I have these types of videos on in the
touch of
background a
alcohol
lot
can help re-emulsify
while I'm
the
doing
mixture,
things.
or
I'll
it
watch
can make
stuff
it
like
worse.
this,
I don't
but
know, ganache is kind of a mystery to me. Either
I
way,
never
once you've got the
focus on
fat
them
and chocolate
so
ratio right,
intently.
it's time to dip. Leave it upside down so it gets a little bit of a peak going. Pray that your pre-scoop doesn't come plopping out into the chocolate, and flip it over to try to get that Dairy
Cookies,
Queen soft peak. Not as photogenic as Patrick's, but that didn't look fully real to me. So there you have it, SpongeBob and Patrick's ice creams from the Fry Cook games. And since I'm too scared to even eat banana extract, here's guest judge Kendall Beach. She's not here to do the voiceover at the moment, but I will relay her feedback. She thought the pineapple ice cream was fantastic, and the cake, while nice and fluffy, had a very strong fake banana flavor. The Patrick ice cream was too icy, and the starfruit was too tart. So it's no contest, SpongeBob wins this round of the Fry Cook games. And in the end, I had to try a little bit myself. Definitely omit the banana.
For the Krusty Krab. Win this because I told you to. Because they told me to. Kind of tempted to try Brute, but I think Shadow. Shadow with a Trapper. Webby webby. One I thought was 3rd degree is the only one that scarred. Which also makes my fist scar. Or at least I don't know. Yeah, I've gotten stitches a couple times, but I've been pretty avoidant of injury. And I sometimes wonder what my pain threshold is. Like, let's test it. No, just kidding. Let's go fight somebody. Oh yeah, I'm Billy. Let it happen. No! Fuck. It's instant now too. It's not that baby shit. What the hell is happening with him? Poor guy. Your ping. Wait, excuse me? My ping. Everybody's ping. I'm getting to honest. Hello. I had a plan, and that little lift video. Oh! Yep. Billy seems kind of overtuned for 2v8 with Expose. But matches no one. No. I'll go back. Most of my scarring is on the inside, what you can't see. Oh! Oh man. Oh, not gonna make it there. Oh, yeah, you thought I wouldn't get you from that angle to Trapper's name is Sable's Feet. Do 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 do. I was just thinking I wish I could do more with my teammate. I don't even know what happened there. Well, I guess I do. Okay. That's fun. Oh no. Oh. He just stood there and it was like my teammate saw me coming. Teammate just opened wide and ate it. Oh man, the initial kick still gets me. Just gotta have like no input on it sometimes. Oh, nice. Give me a sec, give me a sec. Coming back around. Give me a sec, give me a sec. Oh, it, that was so close. I wish I got that. Well. No, it shouldn't. Hello? go in here? Can you? You can use the silent vault for quick equipment. Enter locker. The bot just like breaks. Game them into it. It's weird. Take a wider angle, just so I can barely catch them. That's so nice. So nice. Shit. Oh man. I wanted that. It's my trick. That bot's probably gonna snatch at the pad. Because they go too much. Trapper, quit following me so that I can be undetectable by myself. Is this the bot? I assume so. Yeah, bot go out. That didn't. I don't know. I feel like I heard her for a split second, but. Oh, she got out authentically. Never mind. I thought the gates were already open. Hey, no, we're good. Chilling. Chilling. Don't hit me. What doing? I really want to do Fearmonger Huntress, but I don't feel confident about my aim. I could change the FOV back to where I'm comfortable. I want to see if Logan want a 2v8. Let's keep going back and forth. Swap on 2 server. Try out some scout. Oof. Part of the shower has something. Oof. Middle things hurt. And blood things surprisingly more sharp than you would expect. Had a little lamb. You first. This was wide as pickle fish lips. Oh no. How are you doing? Stronger. I think I just need my ability back to rebuild it. I don't think I actually have to be second state. When that red cooldown is up, I should be able to go rebuild it. I feel like you kind of want to get the resets quick in this mode to get things snowballing in your favor, you know? You don't want to leave people on cage or hook or whatever too long. If you have time, I feel like. I'm gonna try and give some horror eating if I can find them. What just happened? This is cool. I'm surprised that's like, what do you call it? Making its appearance in 2v8 before anything else. Oh, I have my rebuild back. Okay, she's going across. I'll just help on this, I guess. You're not doing poorly. I think we know. Or toolbox. There we go. Nice. Can't wait for these to open in 8 seconds with the 8.4 update. I'm trying to get my skill to work, but I guess the corn doesn't. Or it like blocks the line of sight. I haven't seen many nurses. It's. I think nursing 2D is pretty fun, but I think even in the first iteration of the mode, didn't see too many. You guys are fine. Let's see if I can rebuild anything. Yeah, I kind of like Scout now. It's. I wish I could get the ore rating to work easier, but rebuilding is useful. Ooh-wee! I'm just really looking for a flashlight, but no, it doesn't work. Like, it wouldn't activate. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Maria, no. Ah, this is fine. Fucking caves got Got one out. Escapist is maybe just my favorite video at least for first. It's too good. So good. Like it feels too good. I think it's balanced enough.
Microdensity changes in the air.
I saw a
my
clip of a
ass.
survivor getting the flashlight save while being chased by the other. That's pretty good. I got a flashy save yesterday with Pango, but I haven't gotten one since. I'm so mad I didn't get the like mid-air flashy interaction. Confused because it didn't behave how I expected it to. Excuse me. First round of 2v8, I learned that if you can like double blind both killers. If you blind one killer and the other one is staring at you, you can like quickly move your beam over, and as long as apparently it just is determined by the lens focus. As long as your lens is focused, you can swing over and just quickly blind the second one. So I wonder if, in theory, a double save is possible. They would have to be like picking up at the same time. That'd be so cool. Man, I wish I could run Champion of Light in 2v8. Or my fixated combo. Seen it, min challenge, back to triage. More than likely. No, he's winning. What's the challenge? It's like kill somebody with the rubber duck from 200 meters away. That would be something. Four medics? What? I'm gonna start. I can be picky with my survivor lobbies, not my killer ones though. Some red flags. Bro, I'm not expecting it here. Not planning on it, to say a backup plan. It's a fallback option. But I think run by double heals if you could get 2 medics, and then that would be so cool. You could do a drive-by for the people. You both activated your team skills. Now I want to do that. I just need one other person. Alright, escapist. Hitman horse. Oh, that's cool. And like style speed, etc. What's a sassel? Doing sassafras. I want to say I've seen Atrioc watch like a tool-assisted speedrun of some Hitman thing, but I kind of like test things. They're interesting. Seeing like the upper limits of what's possible in a game. But shoot, people are hopping off of muffins and what the hell? Whoa, baby. That's thoughtful. What the hell? Leave me. Honestly, I unironically, I genuinely like being chased by both killers in 2v. If you can get like a set, doesn't even have to be that long, but like in some cases you just have both killers bumbling over each other to try and get to you, and it's like, oh, this is so good. Gotta play Monty. Maybe they're like enough shield characters. Shield, is that something you can like place? Because that's kind of cool, like team interactions. Oh, I wasted it. Methinks we might be in danger. Methinks a Slinger could be around here, maybe? I don't know. Trying to get her spread first. Oh, hey, buddy. It's fine. No killers coming. Honestly? Yeah, they're pretty safe. We killed it this round. Killed it. It's way off on it. on the field. I guess I can open it then. We need some drive-by healers. The slugs. When are we gonna get, like, bug cosmetics in this game? I feel like DVD's just been avoiding it because of all the jokes that would obviously occur. Oh, so many bugs in DVD. Keep growing. This is so awkward. Where's the other killer? Wait, did they get up or did they get picked up? Finally! Jeez. I should have played around more. I could have just... I did more. No! Yes! Hooray. As long as Slinger's not. No! We're so juiced, we gotta pull out. Eight person escape, let's go. Pull out.
What order is this?
Shotty Bay. GG's. GG's. Which one were you? I'll let you know if I clocked it. I feel like I only saw like 4 survivors. I feel like I only saw half of the team until I went into spectating. We were all over the place. Renato, GG's. I don't think I ran into you. But yeah, we were that was hella nice. Clean. Wishing you the best in the rest of your matches. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, you too, Shotty. Wish you luck and fun and good teammates. Compared to Killer Q, Survivor's Survivor Q is just crazy. 4 scouts. Ah man, I'm out. Another red flag. I like when there's a good spread. You know what I'm saying? Making him a basic shield operator. I don't know. I don't play Siege, but it feels like do a lot of characters like have weapon swaps? Like swapping into a secondary ability, or like a secondary that is an ability, I get that. But seems like clunky. I had the random idea for I don't remember why we were talking about it, but Assassin's Creed mixed with Shadows of Deceit. I don't think this has any like correlation in what we were just talking about, but with the Siege. But oh, Ubisoft was the jump my brain made. I kind of want Ubisoft to like do well, but I feel like they've been struggling for a minute. Just kind of inconsistent. I will queue in a moment. I do want to swap back and forth, but like the length of Killer Q would be detrimental. It's Scooby Dooby. I'm hoping on the weekends it's better or something. Ooh, my bones. Bro, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and just be like ashes. For no good reason. I'm just this page happened so quick, I feel like. Oh hey, party's here. What the hell? That Huntress is... Oh ma'am. Hunchy, I'm right here. Oh my god, this sprint boost. Punch! Get me out of here! I'm alive! Here, you take this. Goodbye. I should probably leave. No, I'm good. I should probably leave. I should probably leave. On this side, in case our ore is revealed. Death, have you done any Blender renders recently? Like every time I render something in Blender, I'm like relearning and unlearning the same process. But at some point, I'm gonna finally have it down. Oh, shit. At some point, I'm just... Oh, that hitbox. I wasted the repair thing there. Okay. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. I'm giving boosts. I'm boosting. She just gave me the gen repair boost. Appreciate it. Or did she give me a scout boost? I don't think there is one. I mean, there was a icon. What would the scout icon be representing? Just the aura reading? V8 flow. He did not notice me. Sneaky Ripley. Oh god damn it! Of course. No, I didn't realize Claude's still up there. Claude! What do I do? Distance so I don't get my aura revealed. I should be here. I will go. Understood, Mr. Blood. Oh, zoinks! No. Not going cross-eyed, I'm going wide-eyed. I don't know. Crap. Spotted. No, I'm getting too antsy, but go for some. No! I thought they removed that mechanic. I didn't realize that was there. to a halt. She didn't fall because of all like weird spin. Probably just went back to the chest to get whatever that item was. Well, this is hopeless because nobody's pushing. Oh my gosh, my keyboard. You're gonna split? Okay. Oh yeah, I guess it's hatch time. So quiet. It was close though. If I had been there when the hatch closed. Since the incentive is slightly askew, it means more survivors are gonna snap. It's kind of a bummer that there's still survivors who just want to play immersed in 2v8, and there will be like, I feel like on average it's like 3 survivors each match that are playing very edge map and just trying to stealth it out until it's safe to leave. Gain 5% haste while you're unseen. I'm invisible, so that works well. And then putting a survivor into injured state by any means all further than 16 meters from your teammate gains 10% haste for 10 seconds. I honestly think Brute on Wraith could be okay because you're already breaking so quick. Just lean into it even more. Then get good info to play off. But I would think of it as more of a support style, like a defensive gen support. If your Monger and Blight works, I think the last one had it. I forgot to check in game, but he felt like he was. Or no, I thought he had the 3%. Wait, huh? It's 3%. Yeah. I think these two are my favorite. I wish there were more options, honestly. You sure the haste applies to rushes? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Last time when 2v8 came around, I was playing a lot of Huntress because we had just like kind of done a Huntress marathon, and I just finished prestiging, so I was pretty in the zone. But gosh, I'm so scared to play Huntress, honestly. But I want to do Fearmonger Hatchet so bad, like giving my teammate 10% haste for hitting a hatchet. That's like, ooh. That sounds nice. And then the 5% haste for like repositioning sounds pretty good too. Stealth Huntress. Alright, should I bring up Blatro? So again, this is just a like roguelite card game. Well, it's a roguelite poker card game. I have no money, so we can. Anyway, Blight is selected. Destroy the Joker to the right and permanently add double assault value. Go for a straight. Oh, I have 3 of a kind. Go for a full house. I feel like doing this, honestly. 2 3 of a kinds. What's the value? 3 versus full house. And like, oh, okay, perfect. Let's go. Easy. No, but it the scores that you need to make like get really difficult. They stack up. Abattoir, I'm modeling barrel and blender. That's nice. It's a nice little what's the word? Like practice, but a little project. All projects are practice. Let's get a tarot. Or do we want... For a chance to upgrade level of play program? I might go with that. Like a early thing to grab, but could be good for later. Speed card's debuffed. Also, yes, we have Among Us cards. Wait, can I do... It is? No. Okay. I do that. Discard. I can do a... What do you call that? Oh my gosh. A flush. I got a flush. 35 times 4 is not 600, but I have 4 hands to get there. And then 3 discards left. So why not? Never mind. Didn't count my chips. You can be like really micro, or you can be kind of general. I'm pretty general unless I am really focused on finishing a run. But you can, if you need to, you can start looking into like additional details, like what cards are remaining in the deck, and then yeah, the chip value, and also these jokers have weird multipliers that like the layout is also a component in the exchange of points. A food pack. Get some jokers. Sell this card to disable the current boss blind. 1-2 chance to create a tarot card when any booster is opened. And then you can also buy like more face cards, more number cards. It's really up to you to build your own deck, and it's interesting. It's fun. It's a super fun, addicting card game. I could sell X base edition shop jokers free. It becomes a polychrome. Sure. So I skipped the blind, which means I don't get the money reward, but I get like a bonus, so it's kind of a gamble in that way. What's your max money? No. Like money, but I think it will be wiser to get this authentically. 2 pair. Yeah. Throwing the 2 in there just as a discard, it's not counted, but there are cards that would count it, or there are jokers that would count additionals to the hand. Anything that is played in the hand goes. 2 pair. Let's see. Two pair. We got double our pocket, so crazy joker. Oh, I gotta be careful. Let's buy a voucher. Now we have a new slot in the shop. Why not? I'm just gonna try and charge up my ceremonial dagger. Zero discards? Okay. Are you watching any tutorial, or are you just like freehanding? I really don't have much here. Oh, nice. I got a 2-pair upgrade from the card. So now I get more of a payout for playing 2-pair hands. Which comes in handy immediately. Yippee! Some tarot cards, yeah. Choose one. Answers one selected card into a steel card. 1 in 4 chance to add a foil holographic or polychrome edition to random joker. I'll just do this. Hey, nice. I'm not sure what that... Oh, it means I have a bigger multiplier. Cool. Cool. I'm getting in the match. This game is so, like, So good. Got my Witcher, got my Among Us. Whole crew on deck. Ooh, yes, a Huntress. Shadow, no, Enforcer. Enforcer will be good for Huntress. Mark an aura for 12 seconds. I think she'll appreciate that. Enforcer class. In comparison to like Overwatch's limited time modes, those are like more modifiers, and DVD game modes are like totally different modes. They're like, I feel like 2v8. I mean, it's similar in essence, but like it's totally different than 1v4. She had the mark. I thought I put the mark out. Oh, damn it. Thanks, though. I love doing that as like the second killer, just standing in the doorway as somebody rounds the corner. Classic. Ah, shit. Ugh. Huntress, I need a teammate, man. So tempting that we got it. Get him, girl. Get him. Around the corner. Surprise. Huntress, do you want a hook? Do you want a free hook? She got him! Bro, why does my lunge feel so short? Is it worth it? No. Huntress, don't you understand? I got this perk for you. I need you to follow up on the hits. It is class. Oh, mommy. Around the corner. No! Too late. Insta lunge. But I'm like struggling on killer though. I mean, not struggling. I'm just not like running into weird things. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. It's normal, but. Just soloing. But I can't insta lunge for some reason. It's like that. Was that in the PTB patch notes? I guess that might have been in the PTB patch notes where they fixed that. They did kind of mention something, I think. But it was regarding the get the door. Huntress, please don't look at me. Go over here. What is that pathing? She went the long way to go break the pallet. I'm sorry for complaining about my teammates. So I just want to play with my teammates. It's so hard to. I was so excited when I saw I had a Huntress for a teammate. It's like, man, I can't wait to help her snipe. Why you come to my door? Like, I know I just said, what more teamwork? Okay, they aren't here. They aren't here. Understand why you left. Let me be your eyes, teammate. And you can be my hatchet. I'm not even mad about any like interactions with survivors. It's like I want some team play. The only situation where I'm not gonna go help my teammate is if they're like in a dead zone and just overcommitting in a chase. Just can't. Like, it'll be over in an instant if I go. Like, both committing to a chase is one thing, but me leaving some part of the map I'm protecting to go aid in a dead zone is like, oof. Oof. Q over with alright, I am beta. In retrospect, I think I had created like a mental, not exactly a crosshair, but like a mental lineup with 95 degrees, and then when they offered to increase your FOV, I'm like, well, of course, why not? But seems like on Huntress there might be reasons not to. And I don't think I ever adjusted my like mental lineup, so I'm gonna focus. But first I am going to use the restroom, and I'll be back. Here's some more Babish. This looked interesting. Dehydrated.
Drive into
pizza.
2025 with confidence in a vehicle designed to turn heads.
By Uni. I'm excited to use the new Uni Coda 2 Max to recreate the pizza from Back to the Future. This pizza oven
that's
has a
cool.
huge
That's
cooking area.
fancy.
You could bake one 20-inch New York-style pizza or 3 10-inch pizzas simultaneously, giving me room to bake a few versions at once so that we have backup pizzas in case the dehydration process doesn't go according to plan. With its dual-zone cooking feature, you can cook 2 different dishes side by side at different temperatures. Head to the link in the description to get your own Uni. You'll see the oven in action in today's episode, so let's get to it.
Hey, pizza, I'm hungry. All right, just wait your turn. When it's ready, could you just shove it in my mouth? Don't you be a smartass. I'll crank the atrocity channel.
Hydrate level 4, please.
Is it ready?
Here you go.
Oh boy, Mom, you sure can hydrate a pizza.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Binging with Babish, where this week we're taking a look at the rehydrated pizza from Back to the Future Part 2, wherein our tiny little pizza comes in a tiny pouch like this one. Now, if we were lucky enough to live in the third Zemeckis timeline, we'd simply grab our tiny dehydrated pizza, half pepperoni, half green peppers, that's an interesting preference, pop it in the rehydrator, and in a cloud of dry ice smoke, retrieve our instant dinner. And that's all there is to it. The future is now. Unfortunately, Marty or Doc must have stepped on the wrong butterfly because the reality we're living in has turned out to be the darkest timeline for Pizza Hut. My favorite pizza place from childhood is now more of a kiosk than a restaurant. The only one that delivers to me is a Pizza Hut to go, which won't even do half toppings, so we had to Frankenstein this one together. And time, it would seem, has also been unkind to their pizza. It's bland, it's got a bad texture, it's like its delivery, and it's DiGiorno. Let's see if we can go back to the Pizza Hut of 1985. First, the crust. Into the bowl of a stand mixer goes 750 grams of bread flour, making sure to get all of it into the bowl. Even just a little flour spilled outside can mess up everything. Next, we're going to add 15 grams of kosher salt, 38 grams of white sugar, a little something for our 1 tablespoon of yeast to snack on. Whisk, and then this handsome bald fellow who says he's from the future is going to appear out of nowhere to tell you that you spilled some flour. Next, we're adding 450 grams of water, and normally I'd use olive oil, but this is pizza we're talking about here, so we're going to add a tablespoon and a half of vegetable oil. Drop your dough hook and knead for anywhere from 6 to 8 minutes. Pizza dough needs to be stretched super thin, so you need a lot of gluten development. Once it passes the window pane test, we're rolling it against the countertop into a tight taut ball, lubricating a, in this case, way too big container and dropping it in. Cover tightly, and then we're going to fridge this guy overnight. This is going to strengthen the gluten and improve the flavor. Speaking of flavor, I'm taste testing a cup of the Pizza Hut sauce, which tastes almost identical to Tombstone and, according to their website, is not made with canned tomatoes, but rather tomato paste, thinned out with water to achieve a sauce-like consistency. They also list spices and garlic, so I'm going to add both. I'm adding half teaspoon each dried oregano and garlic powder, and 1.5 teaspoons of sugar to 6 ounces of tomato paste mixed together with 5 ounces of water. Now this doesn't actually taste terrible, but it still doesn't taste like theirs, so I'm going to salt it up, pepper it down, add my old nemesis dried basil, 3/4 teaspoon onion powder, and a little pinch of citric acid, making sure this sauce tastes properly processed. The next day, and our pizza dough is ready to be rounded. To make a 14-inch pizza, we got to divide this into 275-gram portions. So chop them up, weigh them out, and roll them into tight, taut balls, which we're going to place in a flour-dusted pizza proofer. It's not quite enough to make 5, so we're going to have 1 little pizza, cover them up, and let them proof for about 1.5 hours until doubled in size. You can see if they're done proofing by virtue of the poke test, wherein we give them a little poke, and if the divot doesn't spring back right away, we're good to go. Keeping the other rounds covered while we work, we're going to plop one down onto a well-floured work surface, and then I like to shape in 3 stages, first dimpling almost like a focaccia, enlisting the help of a rolling pin to widen the round, and then going the rest of the way by stretching, first literally just tugging at the dough, then as it gets larger, you can start to use the power of gravity, passing it hand over hand and letting its weight stretch it the rest of the way. Once we get it out to about 14 inches, we're going to take this opportunity to correct any deformations. As you can see, even if your pizza turns out amoeba-like, a few well-placed stretches will get it back to round.
Lowe's knows the most wonderful time of year ends up being the busiest time of year. That's why we're offering savings on select Whirlpool appliances that help you slay the holiday season. Save at Lowe's now during our Black Friday build-up event, in-store and online.
With Walmart gifts for under $25.
Next, we're generously flouring our pizza peel, plopping the dough on top, fixing any issues that caused, and then it's time to top up. Obviously, we're starting with our overly sweet sauce, followed by shredded, low-moisture, whole milk mozzarella, making sure to let a little bit fall on the crust. Then we're topping that with half pepperoni, half thinly sliced green pepper, and then we're headed out to the uni, which I'm trying to maintain around 600 degrees Fahrenheit. This is a medium hydration crust, so you don't want to push this thing all the way to 900. Give them little half turns every 30 seconds or so, and just like that, you got some Pizza Hut pizza the way I remember it. And as much as I want to slice this sucker up and take a big mouth-burning bite, I have to let this and my other test pizzas cool completely before slicing them in half. That way they're going to fit in the rectangular trays of the freeze dryer, which, if you're unfamiliar, freezes food at negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit and places it under a vacuum, removing almost all of its moisture over the course of 36 hours, which, while not as future as a food rehydrator, is still pretty future. As you can see, the pizzas emerge totally rigid and cracker-like, shattered.
Oh, you got matched up against Bingo.
So obviously I have to take a bite. And if I'm being honest, I can't recommend this. The pizza's so dry that it just sucks.
I think
up
I
the
saw
moisture
you
in your
say
mouth,
that first.
partially rehydrating
You,
the
you
edges
saw
of food, which is
you said
upsetting.
something that
That
like
is
made me
exactly
think,
what
oh,
happened
was
in our steam oven. I'm
was
setting humidity
that a real
100% as evidenced by the
the,
lens fogging up,
killer?
popping in my slice, and now it's a waiting game. Will my pizza emerge fully reconstituted? Unfortunately, in this time lapse, you can see that it somehow shrunk, emerging after 2 hours and 25 minutes, just barely more flexible than it went in. So now it's time to try the manufacturer's suggestions. Wrapping in a wet paper towel and letting it sit overnight in the fridge yielded similar results. Splishing and splashing with boiling water seemed promising. Popping it in a steamer basket seemed like the obvious choice. And I was less a fan of letting it just sit in a bowl of hot water, but
I'm surprisingly
as you can see, it did rehydrate, but obviously too much. No one wants
enjoying
pizza.
Blight
The steamer looked and
2v8
felt promising, but resulted in what I would
both
call
sides.
a dog chew toy-like texture. Good boy. I tried flashing the waterlogged pizza in a hot oven to see if that would save it, but turns out you just can't drop your pizza in water and let it sit there for half an hour. The cheese was melting, but the dough had almost reverted back into its former self. After a stint in the oven, the most tedious method, splashing with boiling water, actually yielded stretchy cheese and almost edible pizza, but it was falling apart and generally pretty awful. So the only way I'm going to get my dopamine hit now is to make a giant pizza, a mammoth round of 20 and 2 inches in length, or damn near 56 centimeters. This time we're going to need an extra large pizza peel, dusted with either semolina flour or corn.
tired to
These
draw.
are
I
gonna act
wanted
like
to
little
do
ball
some
bearings to
sketching,
make sure
but-
that the mammoth pie doesn't get stuck. We're doing grandma's pie crust transfer method to get it onto the peel, saucing, cheesing, and topping. Give it a few healthy shakes to make sure that it's going to slide off the peel. And due to its sheer size, I'm sending
Well, I
it
could
into
do
a
some
slightly
sketching. I wasn't-
cooler oven this time,
I was on
aiming
my
for about
pad.
575. Also, make
Working
sure
with
that this guy's been
layers is
preheating
not-
for at least half an hour so that the stones are plenty hot. About 5 to 7 minutes later, and you got yourself one giant pizza. One that we can finally eat instead of do science experiments with. As you can see, the crust is a little bit too big. You really want to push those toppings almost all the way to the edge. But it
I
still
should
gives
show
a
you
bite
guys
to
my,
cheese stretch,
sketchbook
and it's
sometime.
officially New York style because I had to fold it in half
Do
to
a
eat it.
little
They say
stream
no
to
one
go
out
through.
pizzas the hut, but these days it's pretty easy to in
Some
your own
midnight
backyard.
old
You might
week.
not have flying
Well,
cars or
old
hoverboards, but
sketches.
I'll take perfect pizza over dust repellent paper.
I could show
any
you
day.
guys my.
Thanks again to Uni for sponsoring this episode and giving us a reason to eat even more pizza. The Uni
I think I
Coda
have
2
some old
Max is a
sketchbooks,
game
too,
changer for cooking at
from, like,
home, not just
college.
for pizzas, but for breads, proteins, and more. Its upgraded, thicker pizza
off
stones
school.
retain heat longer, reducing the reheat time between pizzas. Don't miss out. Click the link in the description to get your own Uni Coda 2 Max and transform your home cooking experience.
Thanks, Babish. Before this stream, I was thinking it'd be funny if I had like 3 different screens up with like quote unquote like a Subway Surfer and like somebody slicing sand or whatever those videos are, and then me like playing a mini game while queuing up for DVD. And I'm like, if I had the binging with Babish of, I would just need one more window. Just be a complete overload. The TikTok experience on Twitch. Yeah. So much room space. We gotta capitalize. Or so much room space. So much visual space. What? I'm sleepy. So much very much aspect ratio. Very much. Much mini. Okay. But this was pretty good. Not discovered. So hearts, diamonds, kind of is the same suit, spades and clubs. So this could be good for flushes. Can you tell how rusty or how unfamiliar I am with poker rules? I have to constantly refer to like the names. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, fuck me! What happened when you're playing 2 games? You forgore. 8, 7, 6, 5. I don't have a 4. 7, 7, 5, 5, 3. Bam. 2 pair. Upgrade that shit. Oh, let's go. Money, money, money. So, alternatively, I mean, I could be playing different hands and leveling up my different hands, but I get more money if I have spare hands. I get $1 per spare hand right now, so. And then the cash out for the blind itself. It's a good game. It's like simple, but it's so juiced. Weird. I'm so scared for these hatchets. Fly true. Do you want me to be the shadow? Is that what you want? Fly through my hatchets. Mean judgment, being low on money, deciding to rush a casino, forgetting you can't cash out chips, only redeem for rewards that aren't worth much. It's like a ticket arcade. That's weird. No. Oh, boy, I got some of this shit. Shit. Not that basic. Sometimes. Good chase. We both got our downs at the same time, so I can't say anything more. Except for synchronized. No. I do think you do things with the hitbox. Nice. Oh, I thought she would keep going. Alright, so now when I injure somebody, my teammate will become undetectable. I don't think it had really... Right around the corner. I'm always there. Jump scare Myers on every killer. I think that's too far for another level, but yeah. Nice. Ah! Got my booty. I still don't know how to pronounce it. Basically, Huntress has her V8 and 2V8. She moves quicker with the without any hatchets. Thanks for hanging out, Death Real. Appreciate you. Have a great night. Good sleep. If you want to play any 2v8, hit me up. If you need a crappy Huntress. No! I'm eating. They just like don't adjust their pathing. It's like literally just target practice. Which is beautiful. Very good, very good. You did great. No, why do I keep going for that? I mean, like, maybe sometimes. I should know when I can and can't hit them. Not even like hitting those right. know where to go right now. There's like a tree in the way, but I'm trying to hit that.
You've activated my speech.
Okay, fine, I understand. You have more traversal, so go use it. Even though you got the down, I'll clean up. No. Should I even bother to check the firewall? Nope. So it's the three. No! I can't believe I was so behind on that interaction. Can't see. I'm on out. I can't believe she fell for that. From the side she was hitting. Oh, I missed that. Honestly, that's not my fault. No, I messed that up. I saw one run away, I'm pretty sure, but it's like I can't really overextend right now. No, that was almost through. kind of leaving my post, but at this point. It should be more interesting. It's good to play Huntress, but rusty. I'll go till 4 hours, but I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Aside from Sunday, I don't know when next stream will be. Just have to figure out some things this week. Just gotta prioritize IRL stuff. Sad. That was fun.
Where the hell are we?
That's wild. Okay. Yeah, I've been having like a not great day, but I think it really just cheered me up to be here. Streaming with y'all. Playing some games. It's kind of weird because I want this space to be like up front and comfortable, but I don't ever. It's hard for me to talk about personal issues and like at least live and. But I'd want one. Weapon looks weird with ore rating. Oh fuck, I forgot. Speaking of ore rating. Maybe should not save, but this Oh, she's smart though. She. Yeah, let's go. Not a flashlight save, but that'll do. She was really smart for going under that fella. I'm glad I didn't just fire. Whoa! Fire off him. Too much on just getting line of sight to inform the teammate, inform the whole team that like they're safe to stay on gens and stuff. Man, look at them all scramble at the same time. They don't want it? Sunlight, hello, hello. What brings you in at this hour? Just enjoying some DVD. Do you play at all? Also, you're totally welcome to just keep lurking if that's your vibe. Kind of deserved, but it's hard to keep an eye on everybody while keeping an eye on I am gonna leave, honestly. I'm scared. I'm scared. Get the hell out of here. Honestly, W keying in 2v8 is kind of more effective than just the normal game mode. Maybe not always, but at least if you take them to an unoccupied end of the map, usually worth it. kick perk, the duration is so long. Back and forth. Yikes. Nurse was like, "You want a Hertz donut?" So stupid. Say, was like, "What's it? What's that?" Glad you asked. Damn it, Sam. I'm so sorry. I fell asleep on public transit today, which I haven't done in so long. It was like a little nod off. And shh, they'll learn. You can't rush the character arc. Can't remember what it's from, but I just got a flash of like some some gun that you, if you shoot somebody with the gun, then it like oh, I'm so tired. You can like shoot your emotional like experience and history and memory into somebody. I don't remember what it was from, but imagine if you could actually just teach somebody a lesson without the inconvenience of the lesson. Like hard, I'm talking I'm more thinking like hard life lessons, but because those are the real kind of intricacies. Also, that would make things easier because I think they would see your point of view, but objectively, I think keeping an open mind to situational awareness is key to wellness and, well, I don't know. Sometimes just I aspire for wellness. I can't say I know all the rules of. Oh, you can actually see their classes. I'm feeling like there's so much room for growth. That's the nice way of putting it. I've kind of been very up and down this week. We pretty much talked about the queue times nonstop last 2v8, but like it really is such a thing. It's like one killer match for like 3 Survivor games. Let's go. It's gonna be hard to see through the corn. Already learned that lesson. A little bit of warning. Go cross map and hop on a Jan. Semi-central. Basically how I start most of my scout matches. I try to go mid-map and then get some aura rating on killer before they come in for their first attack. Yeah. Is it a killer? I think a killer DC. Yeah. I think killer is a bot. kind of want to see Blight and Slinger as a bot, but it probably wouldn't be a very... Probably wouldn't be too special. I'm so worried that the spirit is the bot. I don't know. Yeah. This might be my last one. Oh. Bro, I'm trying to read if she is human. It's crazy you can reset and rebuild pellets on Scout. I've only seen is the other killer AFK somewhere? I need to know. It might just be a Wraith. There's something. Yeah, that's gotta be a bot. So inhuman. Yeah, Slinger was AFK somewhere. But the bot got a bunch of points. Wow. I'll play bot. Oh, I'm gonna eat a brick, or as they say, go to bed. I don't think I'm gonna raid out tonight. Hopefully I can see you guys Friday or Saturday. I'll let you guys know as I discover my schedule. Yeah, it was fun. I was tired, and I'll miss you guys. Oh. I've gotten a few 2v8 games, but haven't there's still a bunch of things to try next stream. Hopefully we can pair up with some buddies. And if ever you guys see me lurking near stream or something, I don't know if I'm around, give me a holler. Summon me for a killer game. Cause it's limited time. I'll hop in if I can. It's been great. All I can think of is sleep. But appreciate Owner with the raid. It goes a long way. Give them some love. Great, great DVD main. All right, sweetie pies. Good night. Good night, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Until next time. Take care. I enjoyed waiting in queues with you guys and playing Balatro. I think we'll play some more card games next time maybe. Or we might draw. We'll see.